Hey, B-Dougie here, and I'm really excited to show you how I've been using Star Search. Months ago, I saw a tweet on X where Adam, who's one of the co-creators of Tailwind, was looking specifically for someone who knows Tailwind but has a strong interest in Rust. And this is something that you can't just quite Google for. You have to do a lot of searching on LinkedIn or whatnot. I want to emphasize that this query is pretty common, not just for looking for folks to add to your team, but when you want to find folks who have prior art on the problems you're trying to solve. And with Star Search, we're actually trying to solve that problem by having the Copilot for Git history. Now, Git history is associated specifically to a repository, but what about the history of all of open source? And what we have is a couple prompts that we think will be easy for you to have an understanding of how to use Star Search. In Adam's example, Tailwind developers that also have interest in Rust. So I'm going to actually prompt that query. And excellent. So we're going to get a bunch of folks who have done Tailwind or have some sort of tent in their contributions in Tailwind, but also have an interest in Rust in other places. I can do one of two things. I can hover over Sleepless One's account and see some recent contributions. And it looks like he's doing some things to Dockerize his project. Sounds relevant. And this is the first start. So in the future, we'll probably summarize all his work as something that's digestible. But what's great about this, I can see really quickly, there's some repositories that I can go check out to see his prior work. I can open up issues and have a conversation with Sleepless One. I can also click through his profile. And then what I'm going to find out is all his contributions listed here. Because Sleepless One's not a member of OpenSauced, he has a generic account with no extra information. Now, I'll spare clicking through all of his contributions because what I found out is that this Lemmy project is actually a bot within the Fediverse. And the reason why his name came up is because the Lemmy project is specifically powered by a Rust client, but also has a front-end UI within the bot that's using Tailwind. And by default, today, Star Search gone back to the last 30 days and found someone with the relevant experience that potentially you could reach out to and have a conversation. So that's Star Search. If you have any ideas of how to expand on a prompt or what sort of other data you would see in this, leave a comment below or reach out directly and stay saucy.